Well, Veterans Day is just a few days away, and our next story is about a prisoner of war from World War II. No, she never carried out a mission or toted a gun to wind up in that position, but she had her family. Her, together with her family, were held captive in the Philippines for 3 years. She eventually wrote a book about her experience, and now 89-year-old Georgia Payne lives in Bolivar. And this morning, she shared her story with our Jesse Inman.
Georgia Payne has a pretty simple life these days, living in the Butterfield Residential Care Center in Bolivar, but it wasn't always that way. Born in 1929, Payne is from Kansas City, and during the Great Depression, Georgia's parents were unable to find work in the States, but they did find it in the Philippines, where her father was born. By 1940, Georgia had already been once, and it was time to go back. Little did they know, it wouldn't be a wise decision with World War II ramping up.
Nobody said you shouldn't go there. There was already, I have learned since, already the Japanese had invaded China. It didn't look good from a military standpoint, but we went anyway.
Upon arrival, their passports were collected and there was no leaving.
When Pearl Harbor was bombed, we got it in Manila the same day. So began 3 years.
3 years being held captive by Japanese forces who had invaded the country. Georgia and her family were spread throughout the area, but she was kept in an old university building with her sister. There were about 4,000 people from several different countries kept prisoner too.
So you've got doctors, no medicine, no instruments. You've got dentists, no way to help you, and teachers. I got maybe the equivalent of a year of high school, but that's stretching it just a bit. They wouldn't allow us to learn history or geography, anything that would mention the United States.
14-year-old Georgia was forced to work and followed strict orders, living life in fear for 3 years. Then one day, American planes flew overhead, and Georgia could see the stars underneath.
The 3rd of February, 45, we could hear gunfire around the outer rim of the university.
Once Americans fought off the Japanese, they entered the university with tanks to rescue the prisoners of war.
They wanted to pull the soldiers out of the tank and carry them around like football players. They said, "Leave us alone, we've got a war to fight."
In Bolivar, Jesse Inman, Ozarks First.
All right, Payne goes into much greater detail about what she had to endure and the amazing story of how she was rescued by American soldiers in her book. It's called Caught in the Crossfire, a memoir, and you can buy it on Amazon. But if you want to hear her full conversation with Jesse, we do have that posted in the form of a podcast, and that's on ozarksfirst.com. Just find this story, scroll to the bottom, and click the link to SoundCloud, and you can listen to the full interview there.